the story hundreds of times. Esav HaRasha comes inside, starving hungry after a full day of hunting, and he sells his right to serve in the Beis HaMikdash for a bowl of lentils. And for this act, Esav is blamed for belittling the value of the firstborn. Now we all assume that the point of which he's blamed is that he sold the right of being a firstborn. But if we look closely this week at the Torah, how it's described to us, we'll find something very, very interesting. The Torah says he ate, he drank, he got up, and then Vayivez Esav es haBechorah. He disgraced the firstborn. And the question is, for that, wouldn't it be that he disgraced the firstborn just by selling it for a bowl of lentils? What's it got to do with the fact that he got up after eating and drinking, and now the Torah says he actually disgraced the firstborn? Perhaps we can answer like this, that Esav wasn't really accountable for selling the firstborn. He was starving hungry to the point almost of death. He had no choice. He felt there was no other way. But it was only afterwards, how he dealt with what he just did, that's what he's held accountable for. He's able to sit, eat and drink, and then just get up. Don't you think if you made such a mistake after eating, now you're full, now you stuffed your face, now maybe regret it, now maybe try to buy it back? But no, he gets up and he just leaves. That, the Torah says, is what he's accountable for. There's a famous story of a king that was never zoicha to have children, and he was so desperate to have someone to succeed him as the king. So he sends out to all the children in his kingdom a small package of seeds. And he says, here, listen, everybody should plant this in a plant pot and bring it back on a specific day, and whoever comes with the greatest, nicest plant will be chosen as the new king. So you can imagine everybody gets to work, all the children are busy, and the appointed day comes along, and there's lines and lines of children with beautiful plants, luscious fruits on it as well. It's beautiful. One boy, however, has an empty plant pot. And he explains to those around him that he tried so hard. He tried to plant it numerous times, but it just didn't work. When the king heard that, he immediately appointed him as the heir to the throne, the new king. Everyone was in an uproar. They couldn't believe it. Why was he chosen? He had the worst plant. And the king explained the following. He said, I had boiled all of those seeds. There was no way that anything was ever going to sprout from them. I'm looking for someone to take me over with integrity. And everybody else cheated. And therefore this boy is the only boy that told the truth. The king wasn't testing their ability to plant, but rather their ability to accept failure. How many times in life are we posed with an assignment, with a challenge, and sometimes it's too difficult, and we do fall, and we don't manage. But the question is, are we accountable for that? Or like Esav, maybe we weren't accountable for that, but we're accountable for how we deal with it afterwards, what we feel like, and what are our actions afterwards. We should be zoicha never to be in an assignment, but if we are, to accept it and to be able afterwards take it with love and to do tshuva. Have a wonderful Shabbos.
To listen to more by Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld, visit